back.
Action. Welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast, Not So Common NSC. What's up,
What's
fellas?
good?
What's up?
Hey, back again for some not so common topics. Not like them other podcasts who just be rambling on. Not like them celebrity podcasts who just get viewers because they're a celebrity. Even though your podcast probably sorry, but just because your name is famous, now you automatically get viewers.
Word.
We getting there. We start
Podcast trash. Yeah, see why this coming in the beginning. Hey, follow Not So Common NSC on all platforms.
Word.
Not So Common NSC. I'm talking about YouTube. I'm talking
Word.
Facebook. I'm talking Instagram. I'm talking Clapper. Y'all all better find out what Clapper is because people be tripping when I say Clapper. And yeah, they act like they don't know. But people are popping on Clapper. Just like another TikTok, you know. So get on Clapper. Stop playing with my podcast.
Word. Put some respect on his name.
Anyway, what's up, fellas?
What's good?
Let me just kind of go back to what we were talking about earlier so I can elaborate a little bit more of what I was thinking of all of the potential World War III comments.
Yeah.
So what I'm believing, this is just my opinion of what it kind of feels is that they are really planning for that Project Blue Beam. You get what I'm saying?
Man, hey, wait, hold on. Go. I heard that before. I can't remember what it is right now. What is Blue Beam?
Go ahead, Boo.
Beam is where
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Like the government is planning like a artificial attack.
You
know, such
like a
holographic kind of disaster. You know what I mean?
Because I heard that around the Hawaii fires. Right. That's when I started hearing that.
That's where,
Right, where it's the laser, kind of that. So they are trying to kind of blend in that alien spaceship along with the fear of a potential war. So now you got everybody, oh, what the hell? This is some new shit. So what the fuck do we do? Like, how I'm terrified. I don't know what the fuck going on. Oh, here we come. So they start the whole issue and they bring the solution. So this is where the one world order comes in.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, and that's that type of stuff been going on with the remember the who made the computer guy? What's his name?
Which one?
What's his name? The computer guy. The one that's over the WHO. You know what I'm talking about?
WHO. Who? Yeah.
What is his name? The computer guy. He would create the computers, create the virus, and then sell you the the antivirus at the same time.
Solution. Yeah.
You know what's up, Jennifer?
What's good? What's good, Jennifer? Yo, Boo just left.
Again. He don't want to podcast.
He don't want to be on
here today.
But
I'm saying, like, that's I see what you're talking about because I feel like that's what a lot of them do. That same situation.
So let me tell you this. So, like, think about it. Everybody, if anybody asks, like, if you randomly ask in today's reality of, hey, would you get the chip in your hand and all that? They'd be like, oh, fuck that. No.
Yeah, they all gonna say no.
Okay, when heck breaks out, everything is just chaos.
Or they could trick you. They can trick you by inserting into you through an injection.
Oh, I'm just saying, even if they wanted to do that, because everything has to basically, they have to get permission for it. That is true. So you can't just put it in them. That goes against universal law. So it has to be a permission behind it. That's why, like, during the whole, getting the jab, people were signing up for it. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we didn't ask you to do it. Kind of forcing your hand at the same time and making you do it through your permission. That's how they got you tricked up.
Yeah.
And that's
we back.
Yeah, you back in.
You back, bro? You can see it?
What I was saying was back to what I was saying before of if you ever randomly walked up to somebody and be like, hey, would you ever get the chip? They would say no now.
Yeah.
But when you know you don't know what else to do and you just kind of panic, all hell breaks loose. What you gonna do then?
Mm-hmm.
Your kids got to eat. What you gonna do?
You're gonna end up getting that chip.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving up all of your everything. That's basically you just, yeah, you know, kind of giving up and selling your own soul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and the way they do that, the way they make sure you can do that, because they take the rights away. So if your rights get taken away,
Yeah.
you're going to do whatever you have to do. You know, you can't work here unless you get the jab or the chip. You can't shop here.
See,
you know what I'm saying? So
the
only way they can take away rights or have total law if there's a chaos, if there's a
pandemic.
imminent danger,
Yeah.
or a pandemic.
Yeah.
Example of that. You see what I mean? Let's see how far.
What?
Let's just give a taste of what we can see. People getting that junk left and right, even though they heard all types of stuff about it, but they're so quick to be believing everything that media or government tells them because they're sheep. They're not.
Hey,
they're not.
Pook, are you outside? Are you outside?
Who?
Your phone is lagging pretty bad right now.
Oh, mine.
It's like is it like for everybody?
Yeah, it's kind of lagging
because we can't tell when you talking or when you stopping.
I got some technical difficulties over here, but we rolling.
Got you.
Try it again, Pook. Try to go continue.
Basically what I'm saying is it's almost got you to a point from them testing with COVID of how far they can kind of get us to, you know, obey of what they're telling us.
Yeah, right.
But testing the waters before, because this is the last straw. Because when I told you this is the age of awakeness, this is the age of awareness and knowing true information, all of the stuff comes to light.
Yeah.
So they know this is the last Hail Mary to it. So they're not going to mess this up. So COVID was a good tester. Okay, we can get them. So now if they could just plan something crazy, they can get the whole world under one control. Change the whole way we live. And that could literally happen in the next few months. Potentially. I'm not saying it is.
Yeah.
But the way they're talking, kind of trying to, kind of get people in that area, you got to remember, to do that, they have to do something drastic.
Yeah.
So you always got to stay like at least 2-3 steps ahead of them, because you already know these people don't care about us. So they're like, shit, like Bill Gates straight up tell you in your face, like, yeah, we got to kill a few of you guys to get the, population back under control. Like, how do you
talking about on that video during that meeting?
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
How do you
I kind of figured that's who you was
the
talking
name
about.
Yeah, that's the name
But
I was
then
trying to
you started spelling WHO, and Pookie was like, who? I was like, who? You know what I mean? So
yeah. But they blatantly tell you, like, yeah, we have to kill a few of you guys. We got to get, the world's at 5 billion. We want to get it around 1,500. So, like, and then we're all like, he's kidding.
Yeah, all right.
He's buying up all the farmland.
Mm-hmm.
Not suspicious? Is that not suspicious? Like,
you don't find that suspicious?
Suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious?
Suspicious.
Like, that ass, nobody like talking about it. Like, they blatantly told you, we're feeding you people. People like, that's funny. They're like, hey, we tells you, like, you take it as how you want it.
Yo,
you know.
Yeah. At the end of the day, they gotta tell you.
Did you see that video I sent you guys when about the slavery? What they didn't tell you about?
Yeah. They eating the. I never even knew that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. That part about eating this, that I don't believe that part
it might not
it ain't
be
even.
true, but it could be a possibility.
That part ain't. That part
you
is.
just don't know,
because you got to think about the logic behind
like
it. you got to think about the logic, the sense it makes. Why eat your business?
Like you're giving a monster.
Slavery was a business.
Like you talking about each a business. You
So,
know how many of them? Like you have to understand, we were here already on the U.S. Black people were here on this soil already. So who knows how many people were here when they started grabbing people? Like I know they made that lie up, yo. I did so much research on that, and I know I talked about this last video. How they say that they took Africans and they brought them over here. That was not true. That was not true at all. Like we were already stationed here.
well,
Like
you got to think Africa is a big continent. They had some Africans over here, but
no.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
the
They brought
Africans,
some over here.
they did bring
So it was
Africans over
already
here.
some already over here.
Said that it was like all of them. Like it was like I believe that it was a good portion that were here already. Like I feel like what we are taught in history is like so ass wrong. Like
To be for real, we was invaded. Dang it.
yeah,
We was invaded. Yo.
But you gotta understand, like it's a whole bunch of half truths. So
first.
when we get told to have truth, right? And there's some truth, there's always truth, and everything is always lies and everything, right?
Yeah.
But we go so far against that we come up with our own theories, and then we tell ourselves to have truth as well.
Yeah.
It's somewhere. It's always in the middle somewhere, right? It's just like I believe that the Africans that came over here were maybe the North Africans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, above the Sahara,
sorry?
ones that you know that were invaded or not invaded, but that were brought over here were more the sub-Saharan. that's and I believe that, you know, based on even some of the artifacts they find around the Grand Canyon and stuff like that is more resembles Egyptian stuff than the Africans you see today. And not, you know.
Yeah, I really hope like no dead ass like these aliens that's coming is like the Anunnaki that they claim, kind of.
You heard that they're trying to claim that it's the Anunnaki coming.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Who said that?
Is what is that? Huh?
Who said that?
That's the main part,
black alien
right there,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be the real rapture right there.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into it, Mook. I know you wanted to. Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, that was I just hate it had to be was he African or something? and why did everybody believe
I have no clue.
I don't think everybody. I don't think a lot of people believed it, but over there they were.
Like I seen something come across like what was it, Instagram or TikTok? Like people was quitting their jobs and selling their houses and their worldly possessions. I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, how do you really know it's going to end up happening on the 23rd or the 24th?
But here's the thing: the rapture ain't even a real thing. That was never a real thing in the Bible until the 1800s.
Right, like,
and
yeah,
it was a guy by the name of John Nelson Darby. A guy by the name of John.
The Bible didn't say in 2025,
right?
So why would they say that in past tense when it's like you talk? When was this book developed?
Like.
They said, "Oh, y'all don't gotta worry about it. Another 200-300 years from now, that's it's gonna happen to them. It ain't gonna happen to y'all."
Hey, you know, I heard.
Yeah, the Bible mentions nothing about a rapture.
They said the real rapture was the deportation of the illegals.
What?
They said that was the actual rapture.
Get out of here, yo.
No, that's what.
Wait, who said that? Wait, you saying that's what the dude said?
No, I've heard conspiracy say like the rapture that was supposed to take place was the, you know, basically the whole thing with the illegals and, you know, and
that wasn't a rapture. That was deportation. That wasn't a rapture. They got rapture. I don't think the rapture got people busted in your holes, taking you to jail.
Exactly.
There ain't no rapture. That's deportation.
The quickness, like a ninja in the night.
People
remember the one in 20. Remember they had one in like
word.
Remember the one in 2012?
Well, yeah.
Remember they had one in 2012 was supposed to happen.
All right, now
it's all through history they come up with that same stuff, and it's like, when are we gonna stop this?
Now what? Now I've always, when I heard rapture as a young, I always thought, okay, the end of the world, somebody coming back and they taking the whatever, and everybody else going to hell, and all. Is that what everybody thought it was?
Yes,
I believe so.
Yeah, it's
So
supposed to
when was
be.
that?
It's supposed to be
When is it supposed to be?
huh?
When is it supposed to be?
It was
It's
supposed
supposed
to
to
be
be on
the
the 23rd.
23rd
It's
or the
26th.
24th.
That's
That's
how
what
you
I was
know.
told.
That's how you know Jesus black.
how do you,
Oh, he
That's how
late.
you know Jesus is black, because he late.
He late.
He late.
He's gonna be on the 23rd, my guy.
yeah, he's stupid.
Nah, he sent a text.
But
He sent
yeah,
me a text
man.
that he on his way.
Yeah,
He like 5 minutes
Yeah, right.
away. You
Look,
know what five
just
minutes away means?
getting out the shower.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
You like just getting out the shower, guys. I'm on my
Yeah.
way.
like you have to really think about it. Like, so God came down to tell one dude to let everybody else know.
But
Isn't that how history is? One guy tells everybody.
Like,
Isn't that Abraham? Isn't that Moses? Isn't that Muhammad? Jesus? That's how it works. One guy's like, "Hey guys, I got it. I know everything." And one guy.
So I'm gonna let you know to let everybody else know about what's about to take place.
Even though I could tell everybody,
it was like, wait, hold on. He was like, hold on. He just told you.
Just
but yeah, man.
Warn everybody there. He wanted me to warn y'all.
Yeah, warn y'all. Maybe it wasn't for this year,
I think you're gonna tell
23rd or
Dookie.
the 24th. Maybe it's supposed to be like 2026, 2027, maybe. You know, he just made a mistake and got that dream early by accident. You know.
Yo, I think the next person gonna tell us Dookie. Who's gonna have to tell
Yep.
everybody?
Pookie gonna be the next one.
You know, I'm gonna let you know.
Oh,
and he gonna be arguing with Jesus, like, this is all just vibrations, right? This is, you ain't on the wrong frequency to come here in the middle. Right. You say you gonna come here by night like a thief in the night?
Your word.
No, he gonna sit here just like this.
Like, no, like
what the Jesus in your other dimension doing?
Yo.
But yeah, man, that was it's only a matter of time before we get another one, and then people gonna go crazy. That's why, hey, look, a lot of stuff on TikTok, Instagram, like, okay, check this out. AJ, you know how they sent the videos about the slave eating the slaves and stuff. Yeah. Like, we don't put no smarts in anything. Like, it's like they had this one video that somebody showed me a couple years ago about the word "good morning."
I ain't hear about
and
that.
Saying that it started during slavery. They said it started during slavery because the slave, when somebody died, that was relative to slave, they would say, "How was your morning?" And I'm like, that's the dumbest thing. People who don't know shit believe shit like that.
Yeah.
That, like, good morning been around way before American slavery was here. And I'm like, how bad do we want to believe? Slavery was bad, right? We know that, but why would we have to make up even worse stuff than what's already? What happened in reality is just as bad. We don't got to make up anything else, but we do it. And then somebody gets on Instagram or TikTok and says, "Hey, look, back in the day, back in slavery times, they used to eat the toenails, make the kids eat the toenails of the dead ancestors." And then we go, man, I heard on Instagram they make the kids eat toenails. It's like, where's the logic? Where's the sense?
Who said that?
Like I said, you and just make sense of it yourself, kind of what fits, because you can tell what fits the narrative the best. Nobody would ever truly know what took place at any point of time. It books. So you basically got to just put what fits the narrative best for you. You know what kind of makes sense to you. Any portions.
Yeah. Even like they may have been slaves, but they still saw them as human. That was still cannibalism. Right. They weren't going around eating human beings.
Like I said,
like that I don't think that don't make sense.
Popular. I think it has happened. Absolutely, 1,000%.
It could have. I wouldn't doubt it. Just put it like that.
Well, cannibalism is a thing, but what I'm saying is cannibalism is a thing. But what I'm saying is it wasn't something that was practiced. He said on that retarded
like they had
video
a whole farm different
Whole
farms.
farms. That is
Let
stupid.
me get some of that.
That's
Or let me
stupid.
get that black man right there.
That
Cut off his thigh,
Yeah,
little
yeah. Let me get the
slab
number.
of his
Let me
thigh.
get that number.
Mm.
Yeah, man. It's you gotta know something. Like, and I feel like a lot of these people, like, well, here's what I think about most what do you call conspiracy
Mm-hmm.
theorists is they want to go against something so bad, right? And so they come up with these different stories. Like, if they don't, why is this way? Why is the sun in space, but there is no light or whatever? They come up with all these questions, which is cool. You should question things, but they argue with you with no sort of education on what they're arguing
Yeah.
about. So they're more anti-establishment more than they are conspiracy theorists, because they got certain people that believe in Bigfoot and they will go out there in the woods trying to find Bigfoot. I give them more credit
Yeah.
than the person who's just sitting back not believing shit
man.
and making up other things on their own. I get a Bigfoot get them more credit because they're going out there doing the
Mm-hmm.
research.
And they all look stupid.
You know, other people are just more anti-establishment than they are
Look at it
theorists.
like this, yo. This whole time since I was a child, all the way to the recent years of my life, I believe we went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for real. I believe that too.
Like, people have left this planet
Yeah.
of times.
But there's been, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole thing of what you think you know, what you thought you know,
It goes out the window. You don't, yeah.
all shriveled up. Like, you can't believe, you cannot disregard something and believe it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, someone could literally tell you some shit that you would naturally believe, like, the fuck, shut up, that's stupid. Now you gotta really think, like, damn, man, they could do some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It may sound crazy.
And that's what it should be right there. You should think and have the question, but if you ain't got no answers, what are you telling me an answer for?
Exactly.
And that's what they do.
Sure.
Like, don't give me an answer. I don't want your answer. You haven't done anything. You know?
And they could take you.
It's like, okay, let me tell you like this one story. Like there was this battle back in the day called I think it was Custer's Last Stand. You know, the natives killed him and his whole military, right? And they were saying that, you know, they were attacked and, you know, they killed everybody,
Yeah.
right? And then they were saying, like, well, the first question was, if they killed everybody, who told the story? You know, they went so they went back so they went back to the battle land, right, where the battle took place, and they did forensic testing on it. And it turns out that the story, of course, from the American side, was the wrong side based on evidence.
Yeah.
You know, but the whole story was the other way around the whole time. It's stuff like that. That's what I mean by, like, you know, they don't do that type of stuff. They just say, I don't believe that. This is the real story. And I'm like, well, where'd you get that from? He said,
well,
you know,
I think a lot of the stuff I used to hear is basically when an area gets taken over or invaded and the people take over and the new people, they start putting together their version of whatever history they want to put together. And then the people that's coming up within, you know, the who's ever airing, you know, who's ever reigning over everybody right now, they're giving them their version of everything. So we're growing up in a time where the people before us giving us their version of whatever history they want us to believe.
Right.
So it's almost like, you know, now we have to dig a little deeper and find out, okay, at this point in time, who took over this land and what's their version of it versus the people before them, the people that they took over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, you know, it's a deep dive when it comes to a lot of that stuff.
There you go. Woo!
Because everybody got their own version of things.
I mean, well, yeah.
To piggyback off you and Pookie, though, remember the story of the natives and the Americans meet each other, or the British meet each other, and they had a big feast?
Yeah.
Remember the Thanksgiving story?
Yeah.
We found out it didn't happen like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
And that's why I said they're the ones that took over the land, so this was their version. So this is all right. This is the version we're gonna make everybody celebrate and think that this is what happened because they took over everything. They ain't got nobody to say that didn't happen.
Exactly.
We don't slaughter them all. Now we're gonna come up with our version. We're gonna make
You're
it
gonna make it
peaceful,
sound all
and
peaceful and
then
everything.
and then everybody gonna celebrate it, not knowing shit about what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one. The Africans sailed over there on their own and looking for jobs. You know, that's how they
Yo,
became.
shut up. Yo.
The
Hey,
Africans sailed over here and was like, hey, y'all
You
hiring?
know what?
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
niggas
I
hiring?
heard that version. I heard it was like some type of gold or
That's it.
something, or some type of something that was
Yeah, man.
promised over there, and then they was like, "Oh, really? All right, I'll fly over there, and then
Oh
I'll
That
fly
could
shit.
have
my
happened though. You don't know.
Then I'll
They,
come
they were
back and
having
get
a
my
they were
family."
having a jet they were having a Jet 2 holiday over there.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, it's a Jet 2 holiday over here, man. Come on.
Yeah,
nothing beats a holiday.
Jet 2 holiday.
it ain't got nothing to
But
do with the
yeah, man,
video.
that's
It be
word.
somebody falling down the steps. It's a Jet 2 holiday. Somebody busting their ass down the steps and shit. That should be like, what the? That's funny.
Yeah, no, the slaves wasn't in chains. They weren't in chains. They were gold chains. Like, you know, like the rappers wear today. That's what they wore. We were giving it to them. They were giving us that gold. But yeah, man, that's the world we live in, though. People are more anti-establishment than I think
All right,
there is.
now, question. Now that we're talking about, because I know bro's talking about the indigenous people. So, what do you think the
Yeah.
version of the Native American comes from? Because their version is, what they say with I don't know, the Redskins. That type. Like, did they really look like that, or is that the version that they put in place to have us believe that these are the indigenous people, even though history or different versions say it was African people. But if you look at those types of people that they call Native Americans, they don't look African. You see what I'm saying? So where did this version come from?
It's all a part of the agenda to just kind of make us look like we were never the originals.
Now,
Like,
you know what I think about? You remember the Eskimos? You know what I'm saying? Those type of people, they favor more
of
of,
the Asian.
yeah,
Yeah, they
like
do.
Eskimos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They look like they favor those type of people that
yeah,
were in the northern part of, because they did say what the land bridge or something like that they came across and came to America that way or something like that. It's a whole bunch of
Yeah,
different stories and
that was
versions, man. So
I mean,
it's a lot going on with that whole version. But
even
again, nobody knows the real stuff because we
like
weren't there.
Yeah.
even like people like Manny Pacquiao and that kind of look it kind of favors that too a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like Pookie said, there was always an agenda, or there is always an agenda.
Yeah.
But the truth is that yes, you had the so-called red man, but you had the Africans over. They all were over here at the same time,
Yeah.
and so it's not like it was all one thing.
No,
They were
no,
just mixing together.
I believe that, but I'm just saying the version that was put out there was that they were the only ones out here.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
Well,
no
no,
other race, just that type of person, or that's what they look like. That's what all
well,
of them look like. But it
Yeah.
wasn't the case. I
right?
don't believe that. I don't believe that. So I do
No,
believe
the,
you
the
got.
It was,
Seminoles, the Seminoles were considered a black tribe,
it's,
a native tribe.
Uh,
The Florida and down to Florida, and they were the only tribe that wasn't really that didn't give up. They didn't surrender. They did never got conquered.
hey, Sitting Bull is
What's up?
your uncle.
what?
Sitting Bull.
Yeah, well, we know. I know.
Yeah.
You said our uncle? Nah, that's like
Yeah,
that's like
they
great, great, great,
said,
great, 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 great. He great something.
Word.
He out there.
Beyond
hey,
great.
I'm a sitting bull. They call me sitting bullshit.
Yeah, that is a fact though.
Yeah, man.
Viewers to know, you know what I'm saying? We all family and we all part of that. So we all fighters, man. That's
Yeah.
all that says. It's in the
Just
blood.
just like when the Europeans came down, they would bring their slaves down to like through Mexico and stuff like that. That's why Mexico had it comes from a mixed race people. Like the second president of Mexico was a half black guy,
Yeah.
and he the one that ended slavery.
Damn.
But he only was president for like a few months, and they kicked his black ass out
Hey,
of there.
get your black ass out of here.
But that's but
Yeah, didn't they?
But it's a whole bunch of mix. It's mixing of it. There are people here and people there, and that came over, and they were mixing with us. You know, the other people was you know, graping them.
You heard Mook in the video. They said that George Washington used his slaves' teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would but that was a practice. That was a common practice through dentistry back then.
It was.
They would have
Then they used to use
and it wasn't all slaves. It wasn't all slaves. It was just people.
I thought it was just
like when they died, they collected.
Yeah, they collected.
Yeah. It was just, but they could have been. You never know. They'll get it from different places and put them all in a pile. And
you know what I think? I think that dude's breath was stank as hell.
Most likely was stank
as shit.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you another story? Can I tell you another one that irks me when I hear it?
What?
What's up?
They say the first president of the United States was black.
I heard.
Named John Hanson.
I heard about that. He's on a $2 bill.
Yeah.
So there are two John Hansons in history. One was white, one was black.
John Hanson.
The white guy was the president. The other black dude lived in the 1800s, 100 years later. It's not the same person, but they will try to make you believe that that's the same person.
I understand what you're talking about.
The guy, the black guy, I think he made it to be a representative for Congress, but he wasn't gonna be president.
Hell no,
that just wasn't gonna happen. And that's what I mean by education and logic. What you know, with the stuff you believe, there wasn't gonna be no black president.
Yeah.
When they were in 1700s, they just wasn't gonna be.
Already had a black president before Obama.
Yeah, well, people don't research things like that. They just say, "Oh, did you know that there was a black president? The first guy was black." I'm like, "All right, make it make sense, bro."
We need a whole afro in the White House to let me know it was black. You got to be full black, lips black, bro.
Word.
Hey, do you think that there will ever be a black president, not biracial?
No.
Never.
Yo, Boo always getting kicked out, yo.
Never.
You get kicked out like Jazz. You do on First Prince.
Word. Yo, let me tell you, y'all, man. Like, I was watching social media and I forgot what TV show. What's her name? Cameron Diaz. I think that's her name. Yeah, she was on some talk show and she was just talking, and then they're gonna come out of nowhere and say, "Do you know which one is the real one? Do you think any of us had left the stage?" All of a sudden, Cameron Diaz disappeared. So she was a hologram, and that shit looked just like she was sitting there. I was like, "Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy, yo." To make her look like she was actually sitting there. That's just,
like the thumbnail for that video, but I wanted to see it, but send that to me if you still got it.
All right, I'll send it to you. Yeah. That's just as crazy that $3 million deal with that AI.
That's what.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because
crazy.
How does that work? They sign the AI, but there's a person whose voice it is making the AI. But they sign the AI character.
And a lot of people saying that, like, I'm going to go back to conspiracy. It's not my words. Old Charlie Kirk, when the guy removed that camera that was directly behind him, was a projection camera.
I seen that. I heard about that.
It was a projection.
It was
a It was a hologram.
Yes, it was a hologram.
That's what I've heard that too.
So the word is
if it was
it never happened. This is just a play.
What? But like I said, that's just what conspiracy theorists that I've seen.
All right. You know what? It's crazy. I've seen that too. You guys see the movie Snake Eyes?
Yeah.
No, I never got a chance to watch it.
All right. Now it's a similar scenario. I guess and I didn't see it. I don't remember it, but the video I did see on there. I guess it was a boxing match, and there was some guys there that was like political, figures, right? And it was one dude sitting in one spot. It was Nicolas Cage. He's like a detective. So what happened was they were at a boxing match, and then the guy, I guess there's a guy there, the political dude, he ends up getting shot in the neck, right?
Yeah.
You know what his name was?
Yeah.
What?
Charlie Kirkland.
Oh, that's crazy.
Kirkland, right? He got shot right in the same spot that the other dude got hit at. So they were talking,
and on the same day. And you remember that part on the
It
same
was on
day
the
too,
same day
September
also.
10th.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, you make me want to go watch that movie now.
So
I'm watching. I'll watch it again. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
Yeah,
that's the coincidence for
So-
your
I'm gonna have
ass
to
right
watch
there.
that movie.
So is this a bigger coincidence? How did they put out a book called "The Shooting of Charlie Kirk" the day before he gets shot?
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wow. I ain't hear about that
Wait,
neither.
what you said? Wait, hold on. You said put out a book?
They put out
The
a book.
day before he got shot, and it said "The Shooting of Charlie Kirk."
Mm.
The day before he got shot, they published that book.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. You'll see it was a book to say the shooting of Charlie Kirk, and then that shooting happened the day after.
Wow.
That's
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I'm telling you, they'll tell you like you literally. They'll tell you dead in your face the truth. It's just figure it out. They're going by universal law. They're doing nothing wrong.
Because they put it out there. It's just you to catch on to it.
Right.
It's up to you.
All right, another thing that I can say, right, with all the technology, with all the advancements and a lot of things,
it's to
a lot of shit that we're unaware of that we don't know of. What is the chance of someone? What is the chance of someone faking their death and getting away with it?
Exactly.
Or it's staged and they disappear, they go off into the sunset. No one would ever know they faked their death and then they're somewhere safe with their family in another country and will be seen again. Is this possible? Has it happened? Does it continue to happen? That's a good, that's a question.
You don't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
Look at
You'll never know.
the whole setup though. Like this happens now. Look at his wife is stepping up and being more into the scene now.
Yep, I seen that.
That position, setup, man. Like I'm telling you, the whole agenda is playing out. Like, hey, we letting the people know now. They're persuading the energy. They're affecting your emotion to. Oh man, we feel so bad for her. Oh my God, we love her. She was so brave. You're persuading now. You know what I mean? Making controlling the narrative.
Yeah, they could have said, "Hey, this gonna happen, and then we're gonna hit you with this amount. We're gonna move you to this island. You're gonna be set for life. All you gotta do is just stay over there."
That's it.
I'm laughing at Pookie camera.
What's wrong with this camera?
Like on I don't know how to look on y'all end, but he'll talk, but this camera's moving afterwards. Like everything is moving after he's already done talking, and he's still going on like this. And
nah, he talking perfectly fine on my end. He doing this.
He dodging bullets. He like
he talking like one of them old kung fu movies. He talking like one of them old kung fu movies.
That's how mine was earlier, man.
But yeah, hey,
my fault.
Can I tell you my Can I tell you my personal conspiracy theory about the shooting? Like, I think the whole fact that he's gay and dating a trans person and all that stuff, I think all that's fake. No facts. This is all just my personal. I'm not saying it's facts, but they wanted that to be the narrative so bad, and somehow that was the narrative later.
Why does that matter?
Well, and you think about it, how
you know what I'm saying? They wanted it to be that so bad. They kept putting it out there before they found him. They kept on. That's a subject. He was talking about trans and gay and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden,
all we know is he committed a crime. What does anybody he's dating have to do with anything?
Because they're gonna. It's going to create such a division. This political stuff we'll be doing. People understand. That's the Civil War they keep bringing in. That's going to be the Civil War. Politics.
It's like
politics,
and we're still falling for it. Like, oh, I'm angry. Like you have family. You have family fighting over. Oh, you voted for who? I voted for. It does not matter.
It don't matter.
You're willing to. This person because they did not agree with what you agreed with.
Yeah,
you're right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
yeah.
Like somebody
politician says they not do. It just sounds good.
It does.
Man, I had somebody on on my Facebook, I had posted a reel, right? And it was the reel said it was Donald Trump speaking at the funeral, right? And it was like when you at your homeboy funeral and he low key spared the ops. And it was like Donald Trump was talking about, I can't stand my opponents, this and that, right? So it was just a funny meme. I posted a video. This black dude underneath, right? You agree with him? And I'm just like, I can't do this right now, bro. Like it was a joke. I think they're all the same people.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I don't like or care for any of them. I don't hate any of them. I don't care for any of them. They're all the same. It's all like Pookie said it just right. We're still falling for the same
It's a
nonsense.
game. It's a game. It's a game.
Like okay, like all the theatrics is done with me. Like I know what you're distracting me from. Like you playing me like a child, like a baby with keys. You know, they like, oh, you distract the baby because you jiggling the keys in his face, and that's exactly what they're doing to us in reality of all this. Oh, who Cardi B? Oh, she got her fourth baby. Who? Why do I care? How is that entertainment of the Kardashians? How is following someone else's life entertainment? How are we that stupid about something that idiotic to distract us from what's actually keeping us alive? How did we get that dumb? It has to be audio. There's something I don't know, but it's sickening to even know that people are seeing, Jocelyn fighting some of the bad girls club. Like that's entertainment.
But that's what I'm talking about. It comes from lack of critical thought. No one thinks about that stuff. Like I fall victim to it, not necessarily, but if I'm watching a bunch of stuff on YouTube or a bunch of different videos, I almost stop myself and be like, what I'm watching, does it really matter? Yeah. Like, why am I wasting my time watching this? And that's kind of how I bring myself back. There's a lot of time, I'll say 90% of a lot of stuff I watch at times or might get drawn into, it'd be bullshit. I'd be like, why am I watching this? This shit don't mean nothing to my life. Nothing. I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I don't give a fuck what they're doing. I should be giving more fuck about what I'm doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Focus on that. You know what I mean? Like, I should not be talking about such and such private life and who they fucking with, who they pregnant by. Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah.
Right. But they just to believe that's entertainment. Even like no lie. Even like I know that this is even stupid, but movies, like we're literally watching a character play out his life, and we're just watching the movie. Some character.
Like, I can't talk mess, man. I like movies, man.
I love movies.
They be entertaining.
I would.
But here's a difference. We don't fall victim to that though. But AJ, we don't fall victim to what we talking about. People actually like that.
And that's why when I talk about Neo and the Matrix, he understands. He's aware that everything's bullshit. But he navigates through it. He already knows, like, man, all this is bullshit. But I already know. I know everybody else don't know, but that's cool. I already know. I got the power. I got the knowledge. I know what to do. I'm out.
It's insulting. It's insulting to me that these damn gorilla ooga boogas, damn bananas.
You look like that walking stick bug that plays on Bug's Life.
I know you. I know you ain't so, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, you know which one is like that for me? What is Breakfast Club videos?
Why? What's wrong with them?
Like I'll go to YouTube and I'll just fill time at work and I'll put on the clips of the Breakfast Club, but they'll start talking about this rat beef or this. It'd be a bunch of
it's entertaining about to the people. That's the reason why.
And I'm just like, I have to turn it off because I'm like, this stuff is not making me any better.
But who do they work for? They work for iHeart. iHeart tell them what to say. They tell them what to do. Mm-hmm. It's not their radio station. They're just working for the people. That's kind of what Dame Dash always gets on them about. Even though he has his little situation, and again, I still salute to the guy. I think I learned a lot from him, and I wouldn't be in the position I am without hearing that interview. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
But, yeah.
I can't lie, man. Ever since he lost that tooth, man, kind of hard to.
Man, that dude almost 60 years old, man. I mean,
talking about that man too.
He
He got him fixed though.
and
He
you know
got some
something?
veneers in there.
You know how he would answer that?
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, I got more money having no teeth than everybody even watching this video right now." That's
He
something
said, you know what he would have told you, Poop? He said he could find you a million
Look at my
damn
teeth.
wigs on your damn head.
He's
Yeah.
so for no
Help you out with that forehead.
how to use that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he said it. He
Like,
said,
man, I
"I
got more
posted
money
a
than all
video
y'all."
where my tooth fell out. My teeth fell out. I did that." Like, he owned it.
Mm.
You know, just like I own my bald head, man.
Yeah, because it was
Exactly.
his
That's
tooth.
why he owned it.
He owned it.
Whoa.
You gotta own it, man.
Yeah, who you is?
You gotta own it, man. And my thing is, if you think about, you know what that says a lot, though, huh?
That's crackheadish.
Nah, but you know what that says though? It's a lot of fakery in the industry, man. It's a lot of fake teeth, fake ass, fake titty. It's a lot of fake shit, man. That's entertainment.
Yeah.
Them people just ain't been exposed. That's the only difference.
If you can
It's
get
most of the motherfuckers is fake. Big time.
And that's the reason why they coming out with the AIs. Because everybody's fake.
Yeah.
There you go.
They got some real fake ass motherfuckers.
To be for real though, like if they start to begin to do that type of stuff, yo, you know how many rappers, like you wouldn't even need actual real person to rap. You wouldn't even actually need a real person to sing.
Nope.
You wouldn't even have to pay them all this money to go here and there when they could just do it from an AI.
Yeah, I got bars.
Huh?
The AI had bars.
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess so. Yeah, all they gotta do is pay
it,
the designer and the ghostwriter, and that's it.
You know, people write books with Chat
That's what I'm
GPT,
saying.
write a
You
whole
can do
book.
all that with Chat GPT.
They ain't wrote,
and that's the thing. The essence of bars or any type of music is intelligence. So you have the ultimate level of intelligence. So they can do whatever they want to do. They can create whatever they want to create because they already have the intelligence, know what to do. So
now look at the holograms. Look at the holograms. They don't even need to have a real person. Yeah, you can go to a concert, it'd be a hologram person standing right there in front of you of the AI.
Yeah. You seen that one with Tupac? I seen the one with Tupac.
Yeah, that looks like Tupac. Word. That is crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm just thinking like they're doing this because they came up with a genius idea of doing this this AI stuff. Like they're gonna cut out everybody. Only you need to pay for
the thing is, the thing that I always thought about this too is that okay, there's going to be a change. There's going to be a shift. Now you just have to sit back and think about okay, when I adapt to this, what angle should I take that everybody else ain't taking? That's going to put me in a better position as this wave comes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, basically, you want to get into technology as early as possible because when things happen, a lot of people ain't gonna know shit. But if you're already ahead of, you kind of ahead of the curve on a lot of that shit and start learning shit like that, computers, coding, all that shit, you're going to be right there when it does happen. So it's almost like it's going to be people left behind, but it's going to be the people that's already, preparing for it, that's going to be ready for it when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So I
don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard Timberland, he's already on it, like with it, trying to make an AI and all that stuff. But I don't know if it's true or not.
Smart, because he realizes there's nothing he can do about it. So what he's doing is, okay, I'm already in a position right now, so let me start to shift. Let me start to pivot because I know this is going to be the new wave. So let me get in early. So that way, once when this shit take over the music industry, I already done got my shit started. I got my foundation set. I mean, because I already know, they about to replace a lot of people.
I really expect big to happen 2026, at least by or around 2026. I can feel it. Don't know, but you always want to be prepared for whatever. Like I'm trying to stock up on as much as I can. I already got the my gun permit, but just get a gun at some point. Just never got around to it. But You know, be prepared for whatever. You know what I mean? Because everything has to collapse for them to kind of put it back together. You know what I mean? So we're so used to being in this kind of crate, this this system that we've been so comfortable with because we were born into it. You know, we have to be prepared for that to change. And what I mean by that is like completely from what we know, from what we're so accustomed to. I don't know, like you know what I mean. We just have to be open to that without, and kind of preparing ourselves mentally, paying attention to the stocks, watching the stocks, paying attention what they're trying to do. Prepare yourself because this is going to be a whole new world, and you have the opportunity to kind of create the lifestyle you want in this new world as it comes into it. You know what I'm saying? If you just pay attention to what they're trying to do and really, really study, man, you could be poor in this reality, and in this next reality that's coming, you could be a millionaire. It could be a whole different life for you. And like I'm telling you, like people really need to really educate themselves on what's taking place. That's all I can say. Like, but like I said, it's gonna be a whole change. Like for example, this is just what I've heard, and people can look into it. Grand Theft Auto, they're gonna start really paying people from the game.
Yeah.
You've heard that before.
Wait, do what? They gonna do what?
Just from things from what I've heard, like you know what I mean, like it's
crypto.
Crypto. Like people can get paid from their couch playing video games like that.
Exactly. But that's the new day and age.
They do that right now.
You hear me?
Huh?
That's the new day and age.
I
know. Now, how to work.
Yeah, people get paid.
People get paid a lot of money to game.
But I'm talking about the ordinary people, like your damn uncle could just
he's not talking about streaming. He's talking about literally playing.
Yeah, you actually play the game.
Yeah, you're not getting paid for streaming. You're getting paid on the game. Like if you do a mission on the game, you get paid. That's real money.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's what I was talking about. Like they do it with phones also. The games on the phone.
Yeah, that's what
GTA. That would be like the first. I want to say console or PC.
Yeah,
or something like that. You know what I mean? That status. I don't know if there's no other
game that's
before I seen that pay you like that.
Yeah, that's why they pushed it back a year. Because it wasn't ready. And then there's some things with crypto that they got to get in place to once they finally release it. That part's already set.
Yeah.
So, and again, that's why I mean when I say ahead, we got the video game buzz. Guess what? You want to get paid? Rent us out for a little bit and try your luck. You know what I'm saying? Have fun and get paid at the same time. We can have a party and be music playing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, stuff like that just to stay ahead of it. Because the things that we have set up is very unique. It's not a lot of us. I can count on one hand how many of us is out here right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And and what's good about it is we have the experience and we have the history. We have the notoriety. So now, as waves do come, new stuff coming, that's going to replace a lot of stuff. We're not going to be replaced so quickly. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, in a lot of ways, we're preparing in different areas for that shift. Because I know it can affect a lot of businesses, a lot of jobs, a lot of stuff will be replaced at some point. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, okay, let's get an idea of what can be replaced. Let's see what's irreplaceable that we can learn and take advantage of and, think outside the box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready, man.
Remember when people used to work on the polo?
I'm more excited than fearful. I don't get fearful with a lot of that stuff because I understand what most people don't. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like, okay, I see things are coming. I understand things are coming, but more people are afraid of it than people that actually understand it. You're afraid because you don't understand. That's why. And you're afraid of change. So you're not going to know what to do.
Oh, don't get me.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, they place that in your mind too, like coming out with the movie Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that to
I feel like I still haven't watched that movie.
It was a good movie, but yeah, that joint.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, you can see that actually happening. Like they put that.
Yeah, but I think, and even with that, I think you would have to have a lot of hateful people in an area for it to be even that extreme.
Yeah.
I think it's more people that's not like that than there are. There are some nuts. Don't get me wrong. There are groups. There's militant groups out here, this and that. But does it outnumber the masses? You know, would I say that, or would it be like, you know? Because like I said, I'm sure there's a group of nuts somewhere right now surrounding the campfire, just talking a whole bunch of crazy shit. But does that outnumber all of us?
Every time, bro will always make anything. He will always find a light to the other side of the glass to any situation. No lie. Like I could be fearful of anything. He'd be like, what's the chance of this happening because of this happening? I'd be like, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It don't even make sense. Like, every time. He can do that every time, yo.
You know what though? It just comes from life experiences, man. I think I done experienced my own worst nightmare.
Yeah.
And the fact that I got through that, I ain't afraid of shit like that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
and then you 100,047 years old, so you done seen it all.
Yeah.
You know
I know who you're talking about. He left
done
though.
seen all of them.
You know, I told him that that they'd be talking about him, but he was like, "I'll holler at y'all later." He left already.
He was there when they signed the Declaration of Independence.
Hey,
he did say that.
Nah, he was there.
He did say that. He said
he was there when Moses was like,
"Let
people go." He was like, "Yeah, let people go."
He said he almost kicked the pen out the hand because he was like, "Man, that's some bullshit. He's about to kick it out, man. Spill ink all over the paper. Like, fuck y'all." You know what I'm saying? I get it. But yeah, I think I done been through the worst, man. And being through the worst, I realized that it wasn't that bad. So now I'm like, shit, you can't get no worse. So it's like, fuck it. Like, what the hell I need to be afraid of when I already went through everything I was afraid of? Huh?
It's a red button, and I just say, do not push that junk because it might just blow up. You like, man, what's the worst? You know what I'm saying? What's the chances of it going to blow up? Right. So I'm gonna push that button anyway.
How you know you won't push it and then a flag come out and say bang?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I feel that way sometimes, man. I feel that way. I'm like a daredevil.
Yeah.
You know, me and bro done been through a lot, man. So I ain't afraid of shit, man. I really not. I'm not like a.
Yeah. I'm gonna lie, man. Like I literally.
I heard you afraid of. Are you afraid of dogs?
Huh?
Yeah, I heard you afraid of dogs.
You afraid of dogs, bro?
You know what? I already crossed that. I already got bit. I got bit a few years ago.
Oh yeah, you did.
I was delivering a package for Amazon. Yeah. I asked the owner. I said, does he bite? Yeah. And she's like, no. As soon as I handed her the package, all on my leg. I had to go to the hospital. I got shot like 8 times.
You got shot in the ass like 8 times?
And
that's what Pookie said.
Nah, that's when I got
that dog would have been dead.
I didn't get shot in the ass when I got stabbed, but I did get shot a lot of times though when I got stabbed. Yeah. Like I said, man, I've been through some shit, man. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Bring it on, man. Bring it on.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Shit, we all done been through some shit, man. And we overcame it and we here. So fuck that. We here, man.
Been like on a personal note, like I looked at death twice in the face, yo. Like experiencing cancer twice, like that is something nobody would ever imagine, and to actually beat it.
Right.
And nobody anytime somebody hears that, yo, you had cancer, like what? Like I went through it twice, not only once but twice, and to survive something like that twice. Is like almost like, yo, I have like a double bonus at life. So whatever kind of comes to me, like, hey man, I had an extension to what was not promised twice.
Yeah.
Literally only can live life like, man, shit, I ain't even supposed to be here. Shit, it's shit, like, this is what it is.
That's what I said, man. And it's like, you know, you go through shit and you don't want to go through it, but it's you know, it makes you struggle. It's like I can't look at anything worse than what I went through. So why be afraid of it? It ain't worse than that.
Like, no.
But fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? I'm here, I'm living. Let's go.
Like,
you know what I mean?
So many people pass from what you going through and you complaining. Like, those people that lost their lives would love to be in your position right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I had the chance to get through it twice. And anything I complain about literally is so, like, you know,
it's small. It's small compared to all that shit you went through. That's why I'm like, man,
oh, shoot.
that. That's real.
Whatever happens. Like, this is a bonus right now. Like, I can get you guys. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for you guys to see. Like, hey,
for us to see.
You know,
what you mean? Oh, you trying to say your face is yeah. This was my present to y'all.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's why I ain't afraid of shit, man. Why? Yeah. Why be afraid of shit? I already dealt with my worst possible fear ever, and I'm here. So I'm like, what? Man, you can't throw shit at me. I already done been through bullshit. So I don't need all this other shit is small time to me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't say shit too many times because you know AJ want that cookie.
That cookie. It's that donut mixed with the cookie. It's called a Dookie.
You know something?
You know, AJ hear you say AJ hearing shit. You keep
shit, man. I want that Dookie, man.
Would y'all try it?
I'll try it, man. I'll
try it.
It don't.
Man, it's a fucking cookie and a donut.
I don't know about the chocolate cream.
Both of them things.
I don't like cream in the donut though. That's the only
that part right there.
Yeah, I don't like cream in the donut.
That part.
Yeah, and it looks like shit too.
I don't like the. You know they got the jelly filling and stuff. I don't like that.
It looked like shit too, but you know I know you first it's not shit, but it looked like shit.
Like, yo, man.
What's up, bro?
What you guys say?
Talk to me.
You know, no person want nothing biting and squirting in their mouth, man. Like that's.
Pause. Pause.
I know somebody want
it. No one said that. No one mentioned that, brother. None. Nobody. Nice try. Pause.
But yeah, man.
That ain't happening.
AJ, how you feeling, man?
Yeah, I know. AJ got a lot. He got a story to tell too, man. That's why I'm like, man, I know AJ soldier, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk much.
We all got our stories, man. But it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
And like Forrest Whitaker Jr.
Yeah, Forrest Whitaker Jr.
He gonna put him side by side with me and him.
Yo, you looked just like Forrest Whitaker. Yo, you looked just like him, yo.
I did.
Like even the smile, yo.
He called me at a bad angle. He called me at a bad angle. I told him I'm gonna get him. I gotta find one. I'm gonna get him.
Wait, you ain't get that? You ain't see that picture, boo?
Yeah, he got me good. He got me good with that one.
Yo, Fool, you gotta send Mook that picture, yo.
Where did he get that picture?
Yo, Boo is the twin of Forrest Whitaker, yo. The twin.
He had the eye and everything.
Everything, the laugh and everything. He had the smile. He had all that. He had a recording of Boo. Where he was at? He was at the bank.
He could have photoshopped.
That's Boo was at the bank, and that little boy came up to his butt cheeks and started sniffing his butt crack. That was Boo. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Who got the video?
That was nasty as hell, man. Oh man!
Wait, you let a little boy sniff your butt?
Yeah, while he was over there at the bank, he was bent over at the counter and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the little boy came running up on him, just sat there and started sniffing his butt crack. No, that's what this dude did right here.
That wasn't me.
Wait, what was the race of this little boy?
He's a little white boy.
Yeah, he's a little white boy.
I see that video. That's pretty nasty show.
Look just like bro.
First of all, that dude complexion was the same complexion as my background. He's black as hell.
It looked like
Yeah,
you.
look on the look.
I'm
Like
nowhere near the same complexion.
August.
And he has some nasty ass sweatpants on with some holy draws.
Yeah, it just
all the
looked
way
like
down.
something you would put on when you been chilling. You gotta leave out the house real quick.
Nah, I didn't have a pair of Pookie specials. You know, he got the holy connection. He got the
Poop,
holy
you remember
connection.
them ninja socks you had?
Bro, I know AJ ain't talking about.
Yo, you had them ninja socks. It had an opening in the front for the toes, and there was an opening in the back for the heels. It looked like you stepped on a mine. Like, boom, bro.
Wait,
You blew off both ends of your socks, bro. But you kept them socks to death, man.
He has some ace bandages.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about boo beaters.
Like you was getting shot up with an Uzi.
Hold up.
I ain't gonna. I got one of them ones.
Those was Versace.
I got one of them beaters that look like it's
Those was Gucci. Huh?
Yeah, boo beaters just be having.
I said I got one.
What you say? What you say?
What you say?
I said your beaters just be having a ring.
Oh shit!
Now you know what happened? This what happened. I think I was with one of my women, man, and she was just too aggressive. She just grabbed my collar and
yeah, all right.
ripped it off. I was like, "Stop! Get off me!" That's what happened. And then y'all happened to walk in, and that's what it was. That's what happened. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Hoops on his.
So it was just the neck and then the arms. That's what it was. Everything else was gone. Hey, Moo, you want to let it roast me like that? Come on, cuz.
No, bro. Hey, I low key kind of agree.
I'm dead.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We gotta wrap this up, bro.
I know you got to. I know you got to go. Hey, once again, hey everybody, thanks for kicking in with us. Thanks to Jennifer for being at Fifth Temptation.
We got ended off
you know what I'm saying?
Man. GamerAddicts.com. Check it out. We had some technical difficulties.
NDK all day. Word.
Hey. Not so coming NSC on everything. Hey, once again, thanks for kicking with us, fam.